Hi Taurus, this is your forecast for the month of February 2017. This is a general reading for Taurus Sun, Taurus Rising, or Taurus Moon. If you have a different rising or moon sign, you might find watching those videos helpful or more informative for you. Please remember that these are general readings, and so they may not apply to everyone. If you would like a personal reading that is specific to you, please visit my website at thealchemistastrologer.com, provided on the link at the upper corner. If you have visited my site before, you'll need to clear your browser's cache for the schedule button to function properly. Now, the underlying energy, you have this Justice card that popped up when I was shuffling the deck. So this is going to be a month where you are very, very concerned with what is fair, what is right, and what is just. This may even play out as a legal situation for some of you. For some of you, this is about settling some old debts. You want a fair outcome. You want the balance to be restored, some order. Some of you, this could be about money management and coming up with a strategy, or issues that have to do with accountability, where someone needs to examine their conscience. And you are carefully considering the choices in front of you this month. You may have a clear vision. You may be using your intellect, being very rational and trying to make the right decision and coming up with a clear-cut perspective, which again, for some of you may require the intervention of the law, some kind of litigation. For others of you, this is about forming a contract or some kind of binding agreement, a settlement, and at the very least, an apology. So this is about judging and being judged. And so you're going to look at a situation this month, and you're going to be able to take in, if you are adaptable, if you are flexible, you're going to take in a new situation. You're going to take that in stride without letting it upset the apple cart. Whatever is going on, you're going to be able to compartmentalize that and keep it in perspective, rather than allowing it to bleed over into other areas of your life. You'll definitely need to make some adjustments. But these adjustments may be because you want to accommodate something that has happened unexpectedly, or you're trying to accommodate other people you care for, or you're trying to accommodate a situation in order to please yourself. Now, you need to know, though, when the Justice card shows up, it's all about fairness, regardless of who's on which side of the table. And so this is going to be a month where, if you've made a mistake, life is not going to overlook your shortcomings either. So whatever you are pursuing, whatever you feel strongly about, wherever your convictions are, you need to know that you should be on the right side of integrity. Again, this could be about a legal concern, or maybe you're just trying to establish a better balance in your daily life. Maybe you've been doing too much, or maybe you haven't been doing enough. But whatever it is, you're now motivated to reorganize your priorities and your schedule so that you can meet your obligations. And if you are involved in something, you need to be sure about your stance, because this is going to be a month where once the ball gets rolling, you may not be able to remove yourself as gracefully from a situation. You need to be careful about letting your emotions override you, because you may be taking your frustrations out on others, resenting other people, and taking offense even when people didn't intend that. So you will have to become very objective this month to release any biases, any preconceived ideas, any prejudicial attitudes that you're holding, because that's just going to confuse a situation from you. Now, the other card you have for the underlying energy is the Sun, and that's a fantastic card. So you may come out on the with a winning hand. This may tie into authority figures. It could tie into children, fathers, prominent people, leaders of some sort. But this is also about success and fulfilling your ambitions and having confidence and optimism. It's about empowering yourself and experiencing personal achievement. This could bode for some kind of prosperous development for you. So there is success for you in something that you are pursuing. So during this month, regardless of what is happening, you are likely to feel a sense of hope, a renewed confidence, some optimism that's going to allow you to step back and look at a situation and see it more positively. You're going to put forth some efforts to achieve your goals, your ambitions, your desires. And those opportunities are going to appear. But not only will they show up, you're going to be facing greater challenges as well. And the way you respond to a situation will allow you to gain that fresh perspective on what these people and what the situation means to you, what the purpose of it is, and why it's occurring. This is going to be a month where it's going to be very easy for you to pull in the help that you need. You're going to be able to attract powerful people. You're going to wield influence over others. So this could be a time for sharing and receiving some good news, as long as you remain non-judgmental. That is the key to helping you get the great results that you're looking for and for dealing with challenging situations and difficult people. So this is going to be a month where people will come to your aid. You'll find a strong resource of friends, acquaintances, and people in the know that can give you good information and help you network. This is going to be a month where, regardless of whatever is happening, there is a bright spot for you in that tunnel. Even if you feel you're at the end of your rope and you're suffering some kind of burnout. The message is, though, don't allow this shining opportunity to be darkened by a sense of anxiety, self-doubt, not believing in yourself, and pushing too hard to try to impress someone, or try to save a situation, or try to save a person, and making those unnecessary sacrifices and becoming a martyr for something that has no value and situations that are bad for you. Also, this is about not being arrogant and narcissistic and temperamental. You may be expecting too much or pushing too hard or expecting something too soon. And in the process, you're only going to experience a personal burnout. So this is about, imagining that everything is possible. Let your creativity loose. This could be the beginning of something important for you. Or you realize that you haven't been taking the action that you need. You've just been fantasizing about something rather than doing it. So for you, this is going to be a month where you're getting more realistic about a situation. And there are going to be some very big changes that occur for you. But they're going to happen through smaller incidents where it triggers some much needed change for you, and perhaps an overdue change in your perspective and your understanding. And so situations will be characterized by how well you can remain rational, how you absorb a situation, how you react to whatever is happening to you. And this is also going to be a month where you focus on recognition and achievement and gain, and how you go about getting that will either bring you reward or it will cost you the very success that you're after. This is probably going to connect to something that has been ongoing, some old situation that's now escalating to a new level. And whatever is happening is probably going to unfold very quickly for you. So there's going to be some kind of a review, probably of an opportunity, a new job, finances, travel, whatever it is, some opportunity that you have the possibility to consider. And whether you act on your gut instincts or you allow yourself to be manipulated and controlled will determine the outcome. It probably has to do with trying to gain some type of advantage through, with, or over this fire sign, King of Wands. There is a focus on working, producing something, getting some kind of a result that requires cooperation, and maybe there's a change in perspective about cooperation, or there's waiting for some type of cooperation. This spread has no swords in it, so whatever's going on some, it could be several things. Maybe somebody hasn't really thought through something very much, or perhaps there is a lack of communication that is influencing the situation, or there's someone involved in connection to the situation that is being irrational or illogical. There are also no cups. So there is a lack of emotion running through this situation. It could be coldness even. Or it could be that this is all about logic, and logic rules the day. So for you, there is a call to action, and also injecting that with some realism. So there is movement taking place, there's action, there's responsibility for forward movement. So there is a very strong move on your part toward furthering your goals by using your realism and the ability to remain practical in order to ensure your long-term success.